Whoever works at BMG and has the biggest fucking heart on for Sugar Skull Day of the Dead skins, it is Brawl Halloween, not Brawl Day of the Dead. We have enough.
Welcome to the Gravity Cancel Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode 60 of the Gravity Cancel Podcast, the big 6-0. I am Rox. This is Spanky. Spanky, how you doing?
That's me. Good, man. It's been a while. A lot has happened in the world of Brawlhalla, and even more is getting ready to happen. We are like 3 weeks away from BCX. I am ill prepared. Haven't played, haven't practiced. You and me haven't played together probably since last BCX.
Yeah, dead ass. I think it might have been BCX the last time we played together.
It's
I hope you don't expect much. I hope you don't expect much.
It's O2 territory all day.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah! Which we won. Didn't we win a match last year?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. We beat those younger kids, and I felt really bad about it.
And then,
then we got stomped.
Yeah, I was sad because North Carolina, Asheville, no longer on the map. When I was driving up to Kentucky, it didn't take me through Atlanta, which I was very sad about. Because I was like, let me get a little sneak peek of my favorite city.
I love Atlanta. It's kind of, whenever you tell people you're going to Atlanta, they look at you with disgust. Mm-hmm. They're like, why would you go to Atlanta? The traffic's terrible. There's nothing to do. I'm like, what do you mean there's nothing to do?
There's so much to do. Atlanta's
they have the greatest
so
strip
awesome.
club in the world. If nothing else, you can go to the Claremont Lounge and have a wonderful time.
Exactly.
So before we get to the BCX talk, there's something we must discuss.
We have a trial at hand.
A trial going on in the world of Brawlhalla. Well, kinda. Like, he's not even really in Brawlhalla world much anymore. I think he plays Tekken or some shit now. Schwerpy! There are some accusations against you.
Canceled.
And we are sending you to the Gravity Cancel jury. So,
the jury appears.
You had a chance to review this document from Rue, and I'm okay using names because they put this out there. So, did you look through all of this?
I did. I don't know if it's been updated since you sent it to me, and you said that you've done a little bit more research.
Ish, if
since
you want to call it research.
Since we last talked about our opinions on it.
I was starting to get heated because I had an initial opinion of it, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't seem right, but at the same time, I don't have enough information. Mm-hmm. And then you and I chatted a bit about it, and I was agreeing with you that this is ridiculous. It's two cringy teenagers doing cringy teenager things. Mm-hmm. And now I've changed my tune after some digging, and this is all very loose investigative work. I am not licensed. I do not have a degree in this, but I can Google things.
Should we go in depth with our initial thoughts, or just? So
let's just the TLDR on this: Schwerpy groomed a minor. That's not from me. That is what is stated in the document.
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Allegedly. So let's look up the definition of groomed here. Groomed definition. Predator, maybe, say. Sexual grooming is the action or behavior used to establish an emotional connection with a minor under the age of consent, and sometimes the child's family, to lower the child's inhibitions with the objective of sexual abuse. So, I think you are like me, and you look at things critically. Mm-hmm. You honor the scientific method when at all possible, as we've proven in the past. Mm-hmm. I was about to minor in criminal justice, but they didn't offer the courses at the right time. So I have a little bit of background.
Do you want to both just become cops? Big city cops?
Yeah, let's do that.
Lean in investigation?
I don't think I'm cut out for that line of work, and I think this investigative work will prove that.
The assumptions we would get with being bald white men. I don't like that.
Yeah, we would definitely fall in ACAB territory. So I think the key things to take away from the definition are minor under the age of consent, emotional connection, and to lower the child's inhibitions with the objective of sexual abuse. So I think those are the key takeaways here. So the background is basically, and this is verbatim. For those who just saw this post out of nowhere, hi, I'm Rue. I'm an artist that started to draw Brawlhalla content back in 2020, and I'm currently 19 years old. I'm exposing Schwerpy for grooming me back in 2020 when I was 15 to 16 years old and he was 19. Then it goes on to tell more background story about how how Rue entered into Schwerpy's drawing contest, I think it was, art contest. Rue got second place. Schwerpy DM'd her some codes, and then they started to build a friendship from there. This was in June of 2020. Keep this in mind. In December, they somehow eventually met up IRL, or not in December. They met up IRL later, hanging out with friends.
Did they meet up IRL?
Teenagers.
I thought it said that she met one of his IRL friends.
Oh, I also met some of his IRL friends. See, I took that to mean maybe I'm not.
No. That's definitely, trust me, these are teens on Discord. That means she's now on a Discord server with with his real life friends. Come on, buddy.
Yep, that's exactly what that means. I figured that maybe they live close.
No,
but that's how kids meet nowadays, you know? When I was a kid, we would meet on AOL Instant Messenger and be like, oh, shoot, you go to that school. I live near that town. Let's hang out.
Back in my day.
I live halfway across the country. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Good call, Rox. Good investigative work. So they were hanging out, playing games, doing dumb stuff, normal experience. In December, it starts to come closer. They DM each other all the time, calling late at night. She would keep him company while he would watch his college lectures. COVID times, things were different. You didn't have to pay attention to get a degree.
Are you salty about that?
I am a bit. I would have loved to go to school in COVID times. The last sentence of her statement before getting into the screenshots, getting into the receipts. I really liked him at the time, and so did he. So, mutual connection there between, according to Rue, a 15 to 16-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 19-year-old.
Which is, like, what is age of consent in most states is like what, 16 or whatever? Is it that what it is?
No, it's anywhere between 16 and 18.
I gotcha.
So
because it like in the U.S. it's like per state, right?
Right.
There used to be some stupid ones, right?
Yeah, like 13.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. We don't know where this occurred. I didn't get into that. Couldn't figure out where they live. But what I will say, if she's 15 and he's 19, that's a 4-year age gap. 16 and 19, that's a 3-year age gap. I don't know about your experience when you were young, but for me, it wasn't uncommon for a 15-year-old freshman to be with a 18-year-old senior. 3-year-old
Which, I mean, this is a gender swap situation, but when I was a freshman, I was dating a senior, and I can't remember ages, but could I drive freshman year? How old are you when you were a freshman?
15, maybe 16.
15? Yeah. And it's just, I come from a very redneck area. Very, like, my graduating class was like 100 people. So,
yeah, so you got to look outside of that age group. You know, you can't limit yourself to the 100 people.
Exactly. Sometimes everyone your age is a cousin, you know?
Right.
But that is one, like, good point to point out in my case is just the fact that where I live's a little bit more old-fashioned and less. It's getting a little bit more progressive. I mean, Kentucky has a Democrat governor, Andy Beshear, baby.
So, when we initially looked at this, and I think you were the same way as me, I was like, man, this is just two cringy teenagers doing cringy teenager things.
Yeah, and it looked like, I mean, it was like stated that they never exchanged like nudes or anything like that. Like, yeah, they had a little like saucy texting.
Right.
But it looks like they were only like 2 or 3 cases over like, unless
7 or 8 months. Unless there's more, but I think that would have been shared.
Yeah.
Unless it would have been shared unless it didn't help Rue's case. Because Rue has all the power in here. Schwerpy has not responded defending these allegations. Because realistically, he doesn't have a leg to stand on unless he has hardcore proof that she lied to him about something, which it doesn't appear to be that way.
But then also one thing that I'm going to point out that kind of my decision, not that I really have like a decision or a real, I don't care about this a lot.
No, I don't either.
But like,
for all I care, they can both get fucked and if they're both legal.
Just looking at the way he talks in DMs, it seems very much like it is just two from the age of 15 to 18-year-old virgins talking.
Yeah. They've never
like he literally doesn't know what a
anything.
boobie feels like, guys.
Right, and he states that.
Like, I mean, it just looks like cringy teenagers being cringy. Like
one of my favorite lines from this was from Schwerpy, April 6th, 2021, at 2:37 a.m. A little late night jacking. Said, "Yo, Pog, I jack it off."
That's like Dr. Disrespect's "I'm straight gripping it right now." But like, and that's another point. Like YouTubers grooming, there's typically, like, if Schwerpy was like, "Hey, I'm going to help you get a YouTube channel started, and I'm going to get you all these subscribers and stuff." No, it's just two cringy teenagers that have crushes on each other being cringy in Discord. From what I see. From what was shown.
I thought that at first, too. However, here's where the investigative research comes in.
Uh-huh.
So, when Rue stated she was 15 through 16 and he was 19, I thought, well, maybe when they met, she was 15, he was 18. And that's just the 3-year age gap that we mentioned earlier. I don't see anything wrong with that other than the fact, by law, she may have been under the age of consent. Probably was under the age of consent, depending on the state. However, there were these DMs that were shared on the last page of the document that Schwerpy said, and they were like screaming in these, all caps. How old? Rue says, "I'm younger than you." Schwerpy, "Then you're not too old, dude." This kid can't type. I mean,
brain's not fully developed, man.
Yeah, brain's not fully developed yet.
Here's another hot take for me. I don't give a shit. A 19-year-old boy or girl, not a fucking adult, still a child. But that's just me being old.
No, absolutely. I did plenty of dumb shit at the age of... I did dumb shit up till I was like 24, when my brain was fully developed. I still do dumb shit. Just not legal. Not legal. I don't do legal dumb shit. I don't do illegal dumb shit most of the time. Schwerpy said, "You're not too old. You're not even 18. And Rue said, "I don't understand nothing of what you said. I'm 15 now." And he said, "What the fuck? You're so young." And she said, "I'm Chiquita." So the "what the fuck? You're so young" is an acknowledgement of an age gap that may or may not tread the lines of legality. This conversation occurred July 31st, 2020.
Okay. When was the first saucy message sent?
It was well after the fact, according to this timeline. Like, it looks like it was January 2021, probably. So, into the 2021s. Rue's birthday is July 31st. Okay. So, on July 31st, she said, "I'm 15 now." Implying that when they met in June, she was 14. And I'm like, okay, maybe Schwerpy was 18 on July 31st, 2020.
That does get a little dicey.
That's a little dicey.
I don't like that.
But I believe, based on his Twitter profile right now saying he's 22, and his birthday on November 3rd, as best as I can tell, not a reliable source, that he was indeed 19 through the course of this interaction, in which case that would put Rue at 14 and Schwerpy at 19 when they first met.
Okay.
Now, he doesn't know the age at that time, and that's fine. I choose to believe the first time he knew the age was July 31st, based on the interaction. It's sketch. I don't think grooming is the right title for it, it's a little creepy. It's really creepy, actually.
Yeah.
But he's just a dumb, sheltered teenager with no experience. And I don't think the intention was there to get with a minor.
Yeah, and it wasn't... there was no manipulation going on. They had a relationship going.
Yeah, they had a friendship that developed into a flirtationship, and it doesn't seem like he intentionally targeted a minor.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
But, like I said, like you said, I don't really care much about this, but you just can't go throwing around accusations like this unless you have definitive proof that he was intentionally targeting a minor.
And that's another thing that I can't remember if I messaged you this, but I feel like that's something, and it's honestly kind of dangerous that we do this as a society. And this isn't like the world's going too soft moment. What annoys me is it all started back when I was in high school in like the 2010s, when suddenly everybody was bipolar and everyone had ADHD.
Right.
Like, do you remember that? When everyone was like, I've got ADHD. Oh, my ADHD. Oh, can you do this? Because my ADHD is going crazy. No one had ADHD. Some of them did. Not all of them. Everyone just liked to say, I have ADHD. Yep. Oh, you don't like that there's 3 beer glasses on the table and one of them's flipped over on its side? Yeah, no one likes that shit. You're not ADHD because you have to stand it up, okay? And then same thing with like bipolar. Like, no. Like, all the girls are like, I have bipolar disorder. No, you don't. We're all teenagers. We're all going through a lot of emotions right now. It's perfectly normal for our hormones to flip-flop and make us angry one second and not so angry the next. And then it goes into like, now everything's trauma. Like, we use the word trauma so lightly that when someone has actual trauma, it detracts from actual trauma and actual issues.
It desensitizes us to the issue.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying Rue can't feel this way. Like, Rue can absolutely feel any way she needs to feel about this situation. But like, looking back in hindsight, you're looking back in a new lens. She's looking back as a legal adult now, saying, that was kind of weird that this kid did that. Mm-hmm. But it takes a jump in reasoning to go from we were 2 dumb teenagers to I was groomed.
Yeah, and like, I don't know. I don't really like talking in this territory because I don't want to. No,
I don't either.
I don't want to be seen as like attacking a victim or like victim blame or anything like that. But like, 100%, it just seems like 2 teenagers being goofy and silly. And if you go get my fucking Motorola Razr out of my fucking tote back there that's not been touched in 10 years, then when I was a freshman and I was dating a senior, you probably don't want to read those texts.
Right.
And
that's just normal teenager shit. Mm-hmm. And it could have been sketchy. I don't know. We don't have the full story. Shorby hasn't even spoke on it,
But when you see all these like Smash players and Minecraft players, Smash players,
dude, I don't know,
specifically, like that's some true grooming. Like when you use your like power and influence to like, dicey.
And you've got 23-year-olds chatting with 14-year-olds, like. That's true grooming. True.
Yeah.
Possibly pedophilia, probably pedophilia.
And like, hey, send me some cute pics and I'll give you fucking I'll help you start a YouTube channel or I'll get you a big following on Twitter.
Right.
That is abuse of like power and stance and shit.
Anyways, we're probably getting canceled for all of this, but fuck y'all.
Lover Lady just edits it to where it's like 2 minutes hypercut with no audio and it's blurred. And then just in the forefront is a font that says something like they made the horrible mistake of talking about the Schwerpy situation.
Yeah, this can be cut for all I care, but also, I wanted to talk about it.
the worst part is when you first sent me the doc and I was like scanning it real fast to be like, oh no, is this like really bad? I thought it was Swerfed. And I was like, no, my boy. And I was like, wait a second, Schwerpy, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Does he even play Brawl anymore? And
no, he doesn't. And that's why whatever, man. All right, on to Brawlhalla stuff. We are 3 weeks away from BCX, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be in Atlanta. I'm excited to hang out with the homies. I'm excited for whatever announcements they have in store. We're coming up on 10 years of Brawlhalla next year, so I expect some teasers for the celebration to come. But first...
Did I tell you I got a baby tortoise?
I've seen him running around, I think. Is he running around?
No, running behind me?
No, something ran across your desk earlier.
What? All right, give me 1 second.
When Rox said everyone has or had ADHD when we were young, what he meant to say was everyone was claiming they had ADHD, but I really had it. A little tortoise. A little tortoise. Yeah, that was definitely on your desk
This is
earlier.
the little baby tortoise. It's a sulcata tortoise.
That's cute.
Go ahead and Google that. S-U-L-C... Wait. S-U-L-C-A-T-A. And then look up how big the adults get. I have not named her yet, and I've also decided that it's a her because she got some queen vibes to her. I love her.
For our audio listeners, I am sorry Rox stepped away and ranted about his tortoise. But we'll get back to Brawlhalla right now.
Pretty big tortoise, huh?
A pretty big tortoise. You gonna call it a Moogie?
No, that did cross my mind,
So, the first announcement that we've already gotten about Brawlhalla BCX 2024 is the new Metadev skin, and it is Metadev Nyx. And Rox has not seen it, even though it was announced like a month and a half ago.
Show it to me, Daddy. Send it in
There
DM.
you go.
Bro, I don't know what I was expecting. I keep forgetting that Metadevs are just the OG skins with like a little bit of
A
gold
little
trim
flare.
and a little green gem usually.
I like this one a lot. I like
don't.
the cloak. You don't?
The cloak.
It's kind of like, not a cloak, but like a vest jacket
Kind of like the
thing.
gloves.
It's okay. I'm glad that we got a Scythe Metadev that's not Mordex, because I would have been very disappointed.
I'm surprised we don't have a Mordex.
That's definitely going to be next year's.
You think so?
100%. Yeah. For the 10-year anniversary, yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
The other thing that I think will happen, I think we're going to get a weapon announcement. Because it's been a couple years since Boots, and I think it's time. So I know we've made weapon predictions in the past, but...
You mean I predicted battle boots in the past?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Bro, my predictions have been like, boop, boop, boop. Just like,
So-
TMNT called it. I think that's where my predictions stop. But
TMNT and Boots? Yeah. So what I think we should do is give 2 predictions that we think will happen and 2 predictions
that you don't
that we
want
want
to
to
happen?
No,
Oh,
that
that
we...
you-
Oh,
No, you're right. Let's do
yeah,
what we
2
think
that
and
we
what we
want to happen. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think...
Ooh.
You go first, Mr. Prediction Man, Mr. Nostradamus of Brawlhalla.
Well, see, I got them right the last time because I got to really meditate on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But now... Ooh. It's definitely not going to be a sword. But I would not put it... We got 2 different swords. And
Mini sword!
and I wouldn't put it past them to do, like, daggers. Because, you know, you're like, we have katars, but, like...
We have
Sword and
katars
great
that
sword,
are
right?
dagger skins.
What exactly is a katar? Is that like a Brawlhalla thing?
No.
Oh, no, from the Indian subcontinent.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? Real life katar.
Yeah.
Ah. That's such a strange choice to take. Like, if you're making a fighting game, you're like, hey, we've got all these characters that don't have weapons. And they're from all different, like, one of them's a dragon, one of them's like a pirate man. What about the Indian Qatar? Let's add that to the game. Before we have, what was it, Axe got added after all that?
No, Axe was before that, wasn't it?
No, because...
No, it was after that.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, because Sentinel was before that.
Yep. But
yeah, you add guitars before an axe.
but I could absolutely see like daggers being done. But that's not.
Yeah.
I'm rambling. That's not the assignment here. All right. So my predictions.
These are the likely ones, right? The likely predictions.
Yes. So I want to go ahead and throw this out. I think they're really going to push the limits of the game and add a mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like how they added bridges with Greatsword.
Yep.
I think this might be the first time we see a defensive weapon that I think it might be a shield and maybe like one of the little round, a buckler, if you will.
Yeah.
That's more for parrying. And I
think
think
like spike on it.
Maybe. I'm thinking like maybe its attacks on an unarmed, like if you're just attacking a bot that's just standing there, it does very little damage, but it excels at collisions.
Okay.
So maybe
you get like priority if you attack when they attack?
I don't know. Like I think it's going to be something that change. I don't think it's just going to be a shield. I think it's going to add something unique to the game. My other prediction is going to be, I'm going to say either a whip or a lasso.
Dude, those are both mine.
Were they really?
Yeah. So on my show notes, I said cop out, whip, shield. Like these are the two weapons that they could introduce that no one would be like, wow, I didn't see that coming. Everyone would be like, yeah, of course you're gonna add a whip or a shield.
All right, you know what? Let's outside the box. Let's delete all of that and just two that you would add to the game, or you think you would add to the game if you were John BMG.
I wanna talk about how I would do whip and shield.
Okay, all right. I was thinking with like the whip is kind of like long distance, low damage.
That's
lasso would be like placing them on different fucking parts of the map, like disorienting, kind of like how Scythe does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I pictured was a new mechanic with whip, where the longer you charge it, you can charge it like signatures.
Light attacks you can charge?
Yeah. The more range and damage you get with the whip. So like you can do like a quick whip to the feet and it's like really fast, or you can charge it and hit further and stronger, but you have longer recovery. And then shield, I really didn't think about how you do it. I just imagined that. I more so imagined it as like a stance weapon. So we don't really have anything other than Seven's spear that changes the stance. So I'm picturing like there's an attack stance and a defense stance with shield.
Mm-hmm.
Attack, you have access to more hard-hitting attacks, whereas defense, you have an opportunity to parry, but there's no strong attacks, and you can change between the two.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So those are two cop-outs. I think if they do one of those, they're going to have to add a new mechanic. They're going to have to add something that changes the game without breaking it. And then, the ones we want.
So
give me one, I'll give you one, and vice versa.
I'm trying to think, like, a mace would be cool because it's a fucking mace. I don't have to explain myself there. I don't know why I had to think about that. Maces are badass. But where would you put it between a hammer and an axe, you know? What would be unique about it? You're not going to do bridges with a fucking... I'm bridging the gap here. Here's my wanted weapon. Morningstar. A flail.
A flail? Yeah.
Chain. Ball with pain. You spin it around. It can be whip-like. It can be a lasso-like. That's what I want. I want a Morningstar.
Morningstar would be sick. I'm kind of thinking same era. I'm thinking a rapier and a dagger. So you got two weapons. And what I'm imagining is if you time attacks right, you use the dagger, and it's fast riposts.
Mm-hmm.
You get an opportunity to strike before they get fully recovered, if they whiff. Alternatively, you have more range with the rapier. You can stab with it. You can jab with it. You can kind of get a feel for range. Okay. I don't know how it would work in Brawlhalla, but it would be really cool to have like a 2-part weapon like that.
Mm-hmm.
My second one. I don't know how this is gonna work either. A fucking rifle. We got blasters.
I was thinking a sniper rifle, dude.
I want
Great
a
gun.
fucking rifle.
Great blasters.
Gun. It's literally just it's blasters, but if you whiff, you're fucked. But it has like a. Are you familiar with like smash mechanics in sweet and sour spots?
No.
So like some of the sword users, I think most of them, have a sweet spot. So if you hit them with the exact tip of the sword, it does more damage. So with a rifle, if you hit them at the correct range with it, it does headshot damage. And it does more damage.
Okay.
Alternatively, if you shoot them too close, it's like you don't use a rifle for that, so it does less damage. So it's all about spacing.
Okay, I like that. Now, here's another one that I don't know. I think we've even though I said let's think outside the box and we're like flail, rapier, that kind of stuff, I don't think we're thinking outside the box enough. Okay?
Oh no.
Because if you look at all the weapons we have, they're either like futuristic powered, like the rocket lance, or your typical weapons, a bow, an axe,
an orb.
a sword. That's what I was gonna say. How the fuck they using an orb? What the fuck is an orb as a weapon? Really? Exactly. We're getting a motherfucking staff, bro. We're getting
a staff.
We're getting wizards, bro. Wizards in Brawlhalla.
Okay, I think
We're gonna be fucking Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells. That's the next. That's
You'd
it.
run into a problem where it looks like a staff. So I think you have to go wand, or it looks like a spear.
Well, I mean, you could, instead of holding it like imagine like someone holding a spear, like
a Gandalf staff.
Yeah, like they're holding it upright versus the spear when you're idle, it's like horizontal.
Yeah, okay. I dig that. That would be sweet. We need fucking magic in Brawlhalla.
And it's like the light attacks would be very almost spear-like. Maybe you start off with maybe like a downlight is like you know how blasters is, like if you just like it's like the side light on a blaster. You just go like that with the staff and it's like a little pop.
A little fireball.
But then like maybe that's the downlight, and then like the side light kind of like you hit them with the staff and you do like a spear like combo and then end it with like a
little spell,
little lightning bolt.
Oh, that'd be sick,
bro.
So it's kind of like Greatsword where you have bridges, but you get in with different spells.
Yep.
Yo,
bro,
that's kind of sick.
Bro, BMG needs to just put us in a room with 2 6-packs of voodoo or a variety box and a big ass whiteboard. Just let us work for 8 hours. Just
all you have to do is pay us in voodoo.
I'd pay to do it. I'd give them $50. I'd pay for voodoo.
All right, let's get on to real Brawlhalla news, Rox. So it's been a long time since we talked. We got a new patch and a new legend. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker came out of nowhere, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, no teasers.
Will he won't be legal for BCX, will he?
It shouldn't be.
Unless they drop a patch soon. They wouldn't drop a patch soon because people are there's like a window before a big tournament like this where like people are practicing daily, and you can't fuck that up by adding something or taking something
changing
away.
someone.
Yeah. So
the status quo is that they have to be or have been legal for a tournament to be legal in the next tournament. Mm-hmm. So like he would have had to have been legal for autumns. Mm-hmm. But we've basically got Taros with fucking boots, man. Have you played much against Zuva or with Zuva?
Just a little bit. I think he's pretty badass.
He's super cool. The design is crazy.
The design's badass. All the skins are bad. Why is Golden Gladiator 200 mammoth coins and the others are 140?
Golden Gladiator is the one with like the helmet, right?
No, the one with the helmet is ancestral.
I don't know.
Apparently, I can't read tonight.
Oh, because he has a fucking cape.
Oh, because it's technically animated. Bungie, get the... Bungie.
Yeah, you can't.
I was about to get
Bungie.
mad. Like, get the fuck out of here, and I defaulted to Bungie. All right. Holy
Bungie
shit.
Mammoth Games
All right,
charged
that's
for
a
a cape
little-
animation.
That's a little silly, okay?
Stats: 8 strength, 6 defense, 4 dex, 4 speed. That's a decent spread, man.
Oh my god, there's a new sidekick? The Halloween sidekick?
We'll get there, brother. We're not there yet.
Sorry, I just saw it and I was like...
Decent stat spread. Really good, actually. I mean, this dude is Taros for people with more than one brain cell.
So,
Like, it... Go ahead.
I was going to say, the little bit of Brawlhalla I have been playing has been like to do battle pass stuff because I'm tier 14 and I have 23 days.
Yeah, I need to grind as well.
And so I've been doing Strikeout, which for some reason has gotten really sweaty. And if you sweat and Strikeout, fuck you. Because I used to just be the only one. But so even if I do run into him, I only have to deal with him for one stock. So as someone who has been playing probably more Brawlhalla than me, what do you think about playing against him? Is he
I
a
don't
menace?
mind it. No. I feel like Taros players rely equally on hammer and axe generally, or like 60-40, one or the other. I feel like Zuva players are Boots players that don't like any of the other Boots legends. And Hammer's just that old school safe spot where they're like, I can play Hammer.
Okay.
So they play him like a Boots legend, but he hits fucking hard. He's one of those legends where...
Is he the highest attack boot legend?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, for sure. Don't quote me on that. He definitely feels like he is.
Okay.
His signatures. He's one of those legends. I'm a very signature heavy player, and if I don't enjoy the signatures, I won't play the legend. I don't like his signatures.
Really?
They just feel, other than like Boots down sig's kind of sick, Hammer down sig's kind of sick. I don't like either neutral sig. And the Boots side sig's really fucking cool, but I haven't found a use for it. The down sig's sweet though on Boots. But like, he's a legend that I feel like people are just gonna play him because they like Boots and Hammer. They're not playing him because they're like, he's got fucking sweet sigs that have a lot of use.
I was kind of expecting it to be more of people who really like Hammer. Just trying to figure out Boots.
That could be too. If you can play Hammer well, I feel like you can play Boots just fine. That patch, we also got... nothing really of interest. I think there was a small balance patch, maybe? Oh no! There was something
UI
big in that
refresh,
patch!
bro.
The fucking UI!
I love it so much. It looks so good. It looks so good.
It does.
And the
BMG...
people who hate it, listen. Humans naturally don't like change. That's the only reason you don't like it. If you had any ounce of creativity or design in your blood, you'd realize how much better it is now. It looks so good. It's so clean.
It looks like... instead of a 10-year-old game, it looks like a 5-year-old game.
Exactly.
No, it's really good. There's some things that need tweaked, but like this is the first revision of it, and I think they nailed it on the first revision. The first revision to the public, you know.
I like how they staggered it. They changed the logo first, and then they played around with it a little bit. But it was still the old UI, and then they took, what, a year and a half?
Oh, it's been well over a year.
And then, boom. All I ask is don't change the BCX logo, because I have it on my own. Oh, also new tattoos, by the way.
That'll be a vintage one here in a couple of years.
No, I'm washed in the Discord, bro. I posted my new tattoos and my baby tortoise. No one said nothing.
It's been quiet, guys.
Oh.
I need anyone who's already there to start talking more, and anyone who's not to get in there and start talking more.
See, I used to just use general chat, which I still do, as just my fucking my personal blog.
And
then everyone talks in like the Brawlhalla chat.
All right. So we also got some new Brawlhalla stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been some discussion in one of the chats in the Discord about this. Calavera Katrina 7, and you were hating on it.
No. Well, hold on. I love Sugar Skulls, and I love the Day of the Dead, and I love Mexican culture is like one of my favorite cultures.
Yeah.
Not just because I love their food, but
Tacos are
just
great.
like some of their things, like Day of the
Their
Dead
history, man. I love their
is
history.
super interesting. But I love it so much. Love it. Great skin. It's beautiful. Whoever works at BMG and has the biggest fucking heart on for Sugar Skull Day of the Dead skins, it is Brawl Halloween, not Brawl Day of the Dead. We have enough. We have enough.
What would you rather see?
Give me a legend. Give me a legend.
Fucking let's go with, let's see. Man, there's so many skins on this event. Let's go with, every legend I'm thinking of has a skin.
Brother,
Let's go
just
with
throw one up.
Core.
Core? Alright, so he's rocks, right?
Yep.
Monster. I would do a skin loosely based, for copyright reasons, on The Thing.
Holy shit, I would too. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Give me another. This is fun. I'm on one.
Let's go with, okay, Onyx already has one. Let's go with Lin Fei.
Lin Fei?
Yeah.
I
got one.
Chinese hopping vampire.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I was thinking just a loose take on the Ring Girl.
Ooh. But different enough to be legally distinct.
Yeah, different enough to be legally distinct. Okay, one more.
Actually, doesn't Hattori have a skin that's pretty much that?
Yeah, it's very similar. One more. Let's go with.
Do you know what a Chinese hopping vampire is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There was
fucking love
one in.
that design.
No, it's super cool. Let me make sure I know what it is. Yeah.
It's got the tag in front of its face.
No, they're so cool. There was a character in Vampire Savior. Vampire Savior? Yeah, Vampire Savior. Let's go with Isaiah.
All right.
Yeah. I got one that's kind of out of pocket, but I'll let you have it.
Oh gosh. All right. So, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Actually, no. No, I gotta take that one away. All right. It is a very clear Scream ripoff. So imagine he's in the black hood and the black outfit, but it is a, you know, like the theater masks, like the frowning one and the smiling one. It'd be the smiling one. And then maybe there would be BMG, listen, you can make money here, in a moat specific for that skin, that when he does it, or anytime you get KO'd, never mind. You don't get to make money here, BMG. I'm taking it away. Whenever, you know when you're getting carried in?
Yeah.
After you get KO'd, it's the frown face. And there's
Why would
blood
it be
pouring down.
Oh, that's.
Do you remember the Scream masks we could get as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
That had the plastic shell over top of it, and you
and
had the
all
little
the blood.
plastic heart, and you'd squeeze it and blood would pour down?
Yep. I like that. I was going with slasher victim Isaiah. The black guy always dies first. So I'm just picturing like Jock Isaiah. This would be a good transition from home team event, back to school event, to Brawl Halloween. You've got the Jock Isaiah in back to school, but then for cheaper than a full skin, you can get, if you already own that one, you can get slasher victim Isaiah, where he's got like a dagger through his head. All right.
Another thing I was going to say, I wish they would do Imagine if during Brawl Halloween, which you could turn it off, but by default it's on, every time you get KO'd, there's like a 10% chance that you get a jump scare on your screen. That'd be awesome. Like, I'm just thinking one of the best Halloween events in the last 5 years was during COVID. Warzone had a Halloween event where it was like zombies. And keep in mind, I don't know if you know much about COD, but there's two different companies that develop it. There's Infinity Ward, which are the Modern Warfare guys, and then there's Treyarch that are the zombies guys. This is an Infinity Ward game, and they made zombies to where you got this big-ass Warzone map, and there's zombies that can run like 20 miles an hour and jump really high and stuff. And if you die, you get turned into a zombie, and it's last man standing. But like when you were searching the chests, every once in a while, there'd be nothing in the chest. It'd be a jump scare, and I think about it all the time.
All right, so we also got Sam's Sidekick, which you all already mentioned. It's okay. Not great. You seem to really like it.
Yeah, I'm a big Jack-o'-lantern guy.
No, it's cool. The Ofrenda 2024 podium. If you log in, you get the Made of Candy Corn title, and then we've got 3 new emojis: Demonkin Heart, Tildon GG, and Bewitching BRB emojis. So
that's another thing. Most of the podiums for Halloween are Day of the Dead inspired, aren't they?
Yep, pretty much all of them.
Like, just give me a big old tree stump with a couple circles cut out of it. There's a spooky red eyes in one of the circles. You're standing up top. There's a bucket full of like candy next to your feet. When you lock in, you stomp on the ground or whatever, and it knocks over the candy all over the top of the tree stump.
That'd be good.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah, you're right. There is a lot of Day of the Dead inspiration on Brawlhalla Halloween. But, I don't know. I'm not
Make
mad
a little
about
bit more sense if BMG was based out of Texas. They're Georgia.
Alright. That's all the news we have. Now, topic of the pod, Rox. I haven't really thought about this one, so I don't know how it's going to go.
But I just looked at it for the first time.
We are going to do a BCX bingo card.
I love this.
So I'm going to send you the link I intended for us to use, and you can pull it up on your screen on the fancy other screen that shows both of us with your monitor in the middle.
Lover lady.
All right, we're back. So
with a bingo card generator. A
BCX bingo card that we probably will forget to use at the event, but we'll remember when we're recording the podcast live.
I'm going to be walking around with this bitch, dude.
So, here's the rules. We're coming up with this together, and it needs to be things that aren't dependent on BMG announcements. So we can't say BMG's going to announce a new weapon, because if they don't, then no one can ever get that. It needs to be things you can see organically while you're at BCX.
Okay.
Or things you can experience organically. So that makes it a little more difficult, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I think first we need to get a title here. So let's call it BCX 2024, and we need a theme. So there's like several themes here. I don't know which one's gonna fit well.
How many options do you put in?
You can do as many as you want. So it auto scales.
Oh.
The typical one is a 5x5, but I think we're gonna have difficulty filling in a 5x5 card. So we'll see how far we get, and then we can add and subtract depending on where we're at for a full grid.
Can you pick what the free space is?
Free space, you would just have to make it the middle one, but I guess you could make it a different one.
I don't know exactly how to, how do you pick which one's the middle? If you're just listening.
As you're typing them out, it'll just put them in from top left, and it'll go across. So 1 will be top left, 2 will be...
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
I think the free space should be weapon announcement. What do you think? Or do you think... Danae sighting. Danae sighting.
Danae sighting? Because that's probably a guarantee.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll be Danae sighting free. Like, if Danae isn't sighted and it's your last one, I
hope Danae eventually finds this podcast and finds out we're her biggest fans.
Okay. Let's get a theme going. I don't think Stars and Stripes fits it, man.
Oh,
so down,
okay.
down
All
on the
right.
options. I'm really feeling the black one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is Halloween. I
Or-
guess it won't
yes.
be once we go to...
Yeah.
Oh, Ink Saver. That's fancy.
Yeah, we don't need to save no ink. Modern sucks. Thanksgiving? It'll be close to Thanksgiving time.
You're right.
All right.
You know what? I like that.
Yeah, let's rock with that. All right, first one.
Are we going to go
Yeah,
back and forth here?
Yeah, kind of discussion. You know, if one person doesn't think that's reasonable.
All
I
right.
think this first one is interactive. Say hi to a dev
Okay.
or BMG personnel. Say hi
Wait.
to a BMG employee.
So this is like more like a scavenger hunt, right?
Both. It's things you see, things you can do.
Okay.
And by dev, it can be anyone who's employed by BMG. So you could do it to any of the commentators.
I'm dead ass gonna find Metagame Mike and be like, I need you to point me to the person that is like the head of graphic design that made the UI, because I gotta go hype them up right now. I gotta shake their hand.
All right. So if you say hi to a dev, you can mark that spot off.
I'm gonna go wild with this one. European player in stupid fashion.
If you spot a European player in non-American fashion,
No. I don't know if you remember last year. He actually might have been SA, but
for
he was walking around in like a white belly shirt and like it was a crop top. He had sunglasses on and like a weird white hat, I think, and then like the equivalent of like Jinko jeans on. And
I vaguely remember this kid. Can we just call it Zoomer fashion?
this is weird. We'll put it this way. Oh, weird non-cosplay.
Yeah, okay.
Do you think Cody's gonna wear his jacket this year?
Oh, I sure hope so. If he wears that, I will offer to buy it off of his skin.
Oh god.
And we're gonna burn it at the bonfire.
That's like a $500 jacket, Brandon.
I don't fucking care. It's cursed. On that topic, we'll say
Real
spot
leather.
a cosplayer. You feel that?
Cosplayer.
Spot a cosplayer.
No explanation there. For the audio listeners, I typed in Foda hypes up a new announcer pack and makes us record it.
It makes us record it. Can we change that to Foda mentions announcer pack?
I mean,
'Cause
I don't think Foda mentions anything without it being hyped up.
Because I feel like you could also just like make an announcement like, yeah, announcer pack's not gonna happen, or sound engineers can't figure it out. Let's see. Let's go with. We've already got Danae as the free spot, which we'll fill in later. Let's go with. Drink spill on BCX setup.
Ooh.
Or let's go more generic. Malfunction impacting a tournament game.
Say that one more time.
Some sort of malfunction impacting a tournament game. I don't know how to like make that more succinct. But like if you spot someone and like they're like the setup just dies or like monitor turns off.
Okay.
Is there a better way to word that?
No, I like that. Oh, I spelled effects wrong.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I'm signed out of Grammarly, and now it just won't. What the fuck? Am I What is happening here? How do I... Oh, I guess it would be... Would it be the E or the
effect.
A effect?
It'd be the A.
effect, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I just had one. Well-known pro player in sweatpants. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like that one.
You got the people like Cody Travis walking around hyping up his $500 leather jacket. You got the real players like Boomy walking around in sweats and like a fucking hoodie that he bought 9 years ago in middle school.
Let's instead of sweats, let's go with just like gym wear. Sweats is specific, you know. I fully believe we'll see someone in gym shorts.
I've got a good one. Spot Crocky playing like a fucking lunatic. Bobbing around.
Go ahead and throw that on there. I like that one. Let's go with
Is it Crocky?
is it K-E-Y?
Cricky?
I-E. It's I-E. C-R-O-C-K-I-E.
Spot Crocky. Playing. Should I put like a lunatic?
Okay, I got one for you. Like lunatic? Yeah, I like that. Alright, Barendipitous explaining lore to someone.
I just think
Baron...
seeing Baron is enough, but Baron...
Baron lore lesson.
Oh, you know he's gonna be on that lore panel. Am I stupid? So, my headcanon is still that Baron forces himself onto the lore panel every year. He's just like, you guys didn't even have to ask. You know I'm up here.
They're like, he knows more than all of us. We can't not let him come up.
So 2 years ago, the first B6 I went to, Baron got, oh shit, what's his name? Matt? Got Matt to agree that once the Brawlhalla channel hits 100 or 1 million subscribers, that we get an Orion face reveal.
Wow.
What are we at here? Brawlhalla channel. 806K. I think that's where we were at last year or the year before.
Probably. Okay, let's see. That was mine. Your go.
Oh, let's see here. Oh man, I feel like I had a few. So is this for us to play specifically?
Yeah, it's not. I don't think anyone from our group is going to print this out. This could even be General Atlanta for us. I don't care.
This is for doubles or singles.
That's fair. I think that's
I go 0-2.
possible.
Bro,
All right,
if I'm close to a bingo, I'm throwing these matches.
Man, I wish we had like just a General Atlanta one, because we could do just a Claremont Lounge strip club bingo card.
If I may, I'll jump ahead one.
Go ahead.
We convince
Oh,
someone you wouldn't expect to go to a strip club.
the only person I would expect to go would be Sparky.
I'm talking specifically the guy staying with us. Like if we got Noah into a strip club, oh my lord.
But to be fair,
We tried with Lover Lady last year. He wouldn't come.
Claremont's barely a strip club. It's a dive bar with naked people.
And the thing
Occasionally.
and the thing is, it's a bar where, well, you kind of ruined exactly what I was about to say. Occasional naked person. Have you ever been in a really smelly, average bar and then in the corner someone's getting a lap dance. And if you like you might see a titty.
Yeah,
Welcome to the Claremont Lounge.
All right, let's go with cringe interview.
Ooh.
Sponsored by Cody Travis.
It's like spaced out for some reason.
Yeah, that's you jumped several spots ahead.
What the hell? There we go. All right, we'll just leave that how it is. Go on. What's your next one?
That was mine.
Yeah, but I did two now. You do.
Oh, okay. Let's say witness someone almost fight.
Who was it last year?
I can't remember, but it was close. It's probably going to be Snipe Socks and Kitten Vodka this year.
Bro, too soon. You're trying to get this podcast canceled so hard. You're like, we hit 50 episodes. I expected 20.
I gotta be done with this shit, guys.
Witness someone obviously drunk?
Under the influence. Yeah, I would say under the influence. Danae's about to get a double header here. You see, Danae, you're getting this spot and the free spot.
Obvious. Oh my god. Obvious. Intoxication.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Your turn now.
Oh, it's the classic for any gaming event or nerd event. Butt crack. And to pair with that, whiff of BO.
Slash whiff of BO?
No. That's two separate ones.
Okay.
We gotta start spreading these out a little bit.
Oh, I don't know if there's a word for this.
Okay.
I'm not a big FGC guy, right?
Yep.
I somehow got into Brawlhalla. I love how you can sense when I'm going on a tangent. So, being a Yu-Gi-Oh guy, back in the day anyway, I think I mentioned in an earlier podcast, a few podcasts ago, that Wesley had a coworker that she's like 22 or something like that. She's real nervous about going to a Yu-Gi-Oh local, and she's like, "Hey, will you go with me?" And I was like, "I got you." So I dusted the dust off the deck and went into this local, and sure enough, even this local has it, because there was one at every single local I'd ever been to. Every location, there's one player who has their girlfriend who does not care or pay attention, but pulls a chair up behind them and just sits there on their phone.
Yep.
And you would think that it was like eye candy for the player or something like that, but like usually not.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Is there a name for that in the FGC?
No. It would be like the uninterested significant other. Would like something like that.
Is that worth putting on the list, though?
I think you'll definitely see that. Uninterested significant other. Yeah, I think that's the term.
Just the fact that I know you're watching me type, and anyone who uninterested. Oh. I don't know about you, but like working in an office setting, if someone walks behind me and watches me do stuff on a computer, I just become an idiot.
Yep. All right, let's go with the classic. Since you mentioned the FGC, let's just go with a pop-off. Oh God, we gotta get 8 more. We gotta get 7
bro,
more.
we're filling this shit up
Because we got a free spot. Go ahead and throw a free spot in since we're past it now.
So free spot is where cringe interview is. So...
Yeah. Danae sighting.
How do you spell her name? Danae?
D-A... Not like that. D-A-N-A-E.
D-A-N...
Danae sighting. And then parentheses free. Because there's always a chance she doesn't show up.
So, isn't this gonna randomize after?
No, I mean... No, I don't think so. We'll find out.
We'll figure it
out. Okay. We got the pop-off. Your go.
Oh. This is tough. I was just thinking, oh, we got this. 7 more, easy.
No, it's tough.
Are your nails painted?
Oh, I got the devil horns painted, baby. Woo!
Hell yeah.
Just those two, though. Just those two on that hand.
Where have you been putting those middle two that the paint's rubbed off? Big dog?
You know. Oh, hey, speaking of which, let's go with unwarranted PDA.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm just trying to think of some weird shit I saw at BCX last year.
Let's go with... Yeah, I'm trying to think of some weird stuff, too. Ooh, here's a good one. Someone asleep in an obscure spot.
Okay. I'm not typing out obscure right now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm struggling now. Did we see... Was there anyone there who shouldn't have been? If that makes sense.
What do you mean by that? BCX for everybody. All inclusive. Everyone should go. My views are not shared with Sergeant Spankings.
I guess what I mean is there someone... You spot
almost
someone...
middle-aged bald guys?
No, we belong there because we're actually playing in the tournament. I'm saying, like, a guy that's not playing in the tournament, doesn't have a kid playing in the tournament.
Player talking to their parents.
Player getting scolded by their parents?
Just talking to their parents.
Just talking to their parents? Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's get another interactive one.
Or just, like, player with parents spotted.
Okay, I like that. On the same topic, let's go with one of us talks to a player's parent.
Wait. Do we get jerseys this year? We don't, right?
No.
I can't believe they did that 1 year and then they're like, yeah, we're done with that.
Oh, here. That's perfect. Let's do the get players' parents autograph.
Yeah, on our shirt.
No, let's say you spot one of the BCX jerseys.
Ooh.
That was 2022, right? Spot BCX 2022 jersey?
Yeah, there were jerseys last year too, I believe, but I don't think I got one.
And they weren't custom.
Yeah, that's what it was. They weren't custom.
Yeah. All right, 3 more spots.
A crossover announcement?
Yeah, I feel like that's safe enough to throw on there. Oh, you spelled that wrong. God damn it.
No, I don't see a red line, player. See, look.
Just
Oh,
you wait.
no.
Yep, and it's in the wrong spot now. There you go.
Announcement.
Announcement. Someone sneaks food in?
No. That was kind of lame.
Yeah, that one. we're getting to the bottom of the barrel here, man. Let's go with. Go ahead.
Obvious player's parent getting drunk in Drake's bar. Is it called Drake's down there? Is that the little place?
I can't remember what it's called.
Hold on, I got you. Are you Googling it?
Yeah.
I'll
Cobb
beat you.
Galleria Restaurant. Murph's.
Murph's.
Let's say player or parent drunk in Murph's.
Who's that one guy that got like kicked out of banned from BCX that I saw at the
Dark Ghoul?
Dark Ghoul? What's he
Was
up
that
to? What's he up to today?
I don't know. All right, last spot, best spot. Let's go with we get recognized.
That's not gonna happen.
We kind of did last year with Errol.
That's true, we did.
Right.
And then he fucking shit all over us.
All right. There we have it. The BCX 2024 bingo card. I don't know what next step's going to have you do, but go ahead and click it. Yeah, 30 cards for free, baby.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Oh, virtual link. Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
virtual on any device. Yo! I feel like you can share that with more than... Try clicking.
Oh, so see,
click. Go ahead and click one of those.
Okay. So it does not put the free space.
That's fine. I think the free space can change, right?
Yeah, sure. So I'm gonna actually copy link.
Oh, and then there's individual links there. If you want to make sure everyone gets a different one, click that one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you need.
Oh.
All right, now that we got that sorted out. That was pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. Got a little tough at the end. But
All
that was
right,
pretty fun.
take us back
to the main.
our other scene.
Let's go. No editing needed there. Easy transition.
Back at it. All right, Rox. That concludes the BCX Hype 2024 episode.
This is the last time we're recording.
The next time
BCX.
you and I will probably speak, we'll be in person.
We're recording a podcast live, right?
I intend to. So I don't have a full. Go ahead.
Should we actually try to do some like on the BCX floor interviews or anything like that? Walk around with a little tiny mic.
We can try. I don't think we'll get much, but hey, we'll try. Maybe someone wants to say something.
Okay.
Maybe we can do a BCX confessional. Give people the opportunity to confess their sins.
Can we walk around dressed as like a priest?
We'll figure out something.
Okay.
But we're definitely recording episode 61 live in Atlanta. It won't be live for you, but it'll be live for us because we'll be in person.
Live in the ATL.
So thanks for tuning in to episode 60. If you're not already in there, get in the Gravity Cancel Discord, link below. If that link doesn't work, I'm sorry. You can find it some other way. Or DM us. We're easy to find. Sergeant Spec Cakes and Rocks. I think you're like Retro Roshi on some places. I think.
Yeah, remember when I tried to do that like a year ago?
That didn't
Try to
work
make
out.
that work? Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Sayonara. Peace.
What?